So Donna is currently celebrating their 10th anniversary of their first guitar pedal, and as part of the celebrations they actually reached out to me and sent across some gear to use to create a solo over a backing track. They've also sponsored this video, so thank you Donna. And if you want to try and win some Donna gear of your own by creating your own solo over the backing track, check out my links in the description for some more details. Now the pedal they sent me is this, which is the Triple Threat, which itself is a collab between Donna and Third Man Hardware, which you might know is part of Jack White's Third Man Records company. And in keeping with Jack White's philosophy around the number 3, it's actually 3 pedals in one. So we've got a distortion, a phaser, and a delay. So I knew coming into this that I wanted to split the track into 3 parts so I could show each part of the pedal properly, but I still wanted it to feel like one big piece. And after a bit of playing around, I found the places that felt like a natural fit for each one. The guitar they sent me is this, which is the Donna Hush X, which is a full-scale travel guitar, which isn't something that I'd usually use, but one of the things that I found was it's really easy to access these top frets because there's no material in the way down there. So I knew that that was something that I wanted to use in the song as well. So I got started with the first section, which focused on the delay. And the delay in this pedal is based on Donna's Yellow Fall delay, which I think was that first pedal that they released 10 years ago. It's a digital delay with analog voicing, and I think it actually does a good job at capturing that warm analog sound. And that's something that I really wanted to show off, so I left a lot of space between things to allow those echoes to fully break down. But I also really like stacking notes with delays to get that kind of waterfall effect. So I added in some arpeggios and some slides to give it some layers and some depth. There's quite a bit of range on this pedal as well. You can get anywhere from a slapback effect to these long drawn out echoes. For this bit, I dialed it in to get a bit of a double time feel. Next up is the phaser, and my mind instantly goes to those big swirly chords that you'd hear from someone like the Smashing Pumpkins. Now, I think that phasers run the risk of either being a little bit too much and really overpowering your sound, or not being enough and getting a little bit lost in the sauce. So I spent quite a bit of time dialing in a sound that was strong enough to stand out without sounding like a sci-fi B-movie. Like the delay, I wanted to create a little bit of space to show off the phaser, so I started off with this natural harmonic section. I also wanted to continue with the theme of arpeggios, so I put in this nice little broken chord passage that really gave the phaser something to grab onto. And I kept in a little bit of the delay to add in some more depth. Finally, we're finishing with the distortion, which to me meant a massive classic rock style solo. And I think the distortion has a really good sound. You can get anywhere from a crunchy rock tone to really high gain distortion. And that's the setting that I used on this. I turned the gain all the way up, but it needed reining in slightly, so I dropped the volume down a little bit and I just rounded off the tone to stop it sounding too bright. And this is where I really wanted to show off some of what the guitar could do as well. So I used the bridge pickup, which is a humbucker, which is great for working with that high gain setting. And I accessed the very top frets here. As I said, there's no material there, so it was quite straightforward. And I did that swept arpeggio kind of thing that I've been doing throughout, just to tie it back to the previous sections. Again, I also used a little bit of delay to get that bigger sound. So here's the final track with everything put together. So thanks again to Donna for sponsoring this video and for sending across this gear, and congrats on the 10 years. If you want to check out the gear that I've used in this video or get involved with the anniversary event, there's links in the description below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.